Guys, I'm Akash from Ministry of Films, and I'm really excited for this conversation because I'm a huge fan of the person we are talking with today. He's Prosit Roy, who's the director of Pari and Patal Lok, which came out earlier this year. And he also directed a wonderful short film which I recently caught on, which is called Bloody Mustache, which is on Hotstar. And we'll be talking about just stuff that he likes to watch, about cinema, about the horror genre, and about a lot more. So I'll just get him on so that we can begin. Long time no see. So that's our co-editor Meet, whom I just met. Yeah. Hi, Prosit. Can you see me
Hello,
and
hello, hello. Yes, yes, I can hear you loud and
okay?
clear.
How are you? All good?
Good, good, good. So far,
You
so
want
good, I should say.
so
Yeah.
I actually want to begin with how do you choose the cinema that you consume?
Well, I mean, obviously, every piece of cinema or whatever, I consume, it all depends on the story. The story has to connect with me. If I mean, I mean, there's a difference between whether it's watching, if it is about watching, then there's
Yeah.
a certain criteria. Then there's a, if the kind of film which I want to make, then there's a certain criteria. So
Hmm.
basically, you know, I don't want to stick to any genre or
Hmm.
anything. I like to see all kinds of films, and and the same goes with my the kind of films I want to make. I want to
Right.
try out every genre. Doesn't want to stick to any particular genre and keep making the same kind of films and try and exploring the same kind of stories. So yeah, I mean, for watching, I feel that you know, uh, uh, I don't know. I mean, I think the story needs to be, the story needs to be nice. The one-liner when I read. So I do three things. First I read the one-liner. So whenever I see whether it's on Netflix or on Amazon or
Sure.
whatever,
Right.
I
Right.
see the thumbnail, I read the one-liner or the short synopsis which is there. If it's interesting, then I go to Metacritic and I check the rating.
Right.
And then once I see that the it's got a good rating, then I
Hmm.
start watching it
Right.
because I try to always don't want to leave it in between, and I want to continue and finish it whatever I'm watching. So,
Right.
then it becomes, it takes so much of my time. So it's very important for me to, see, because you have so many things which is available
Right.
right now.
Right. Correct. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot. I also so anything recently that you watched in the past few months that you would like to recommend to everybody who's watching, just something that blew your mind recently.
Well, honestly, I mean, for the past few months, I've not been watching much. In
Hmm.
fact, I'm rewatching. I'm
Okay.
rewatching, certain films which I had watched earlier, and certain films which are, I mean, like I watched the three parts of Godfather again
Oh
because
wow.
and I watched all of Ray's films again
Oh yeah.
because I don't know, there are, I'm growing old, I'm getting certain kind of maturity, and through those eyes I want to see these films again, and these are
Right.
great films. So
Right.
at different ages, these films age so well. I I kind of I really enjoy it watching again, and try and find new things, and that is because of my age also, and
Right.
my eyes are trained in a certain way now, so it's so much fun to rewatch.
Right. And I wanted to talk about how actually I'm a huge fan of even the film that you made, which didn't get the love I think it deserved, which is Pari, which I personally when it released, I was trying to spread the word among my friends and my family. I was a huge fan, and it was So I want to talk about new age horror, right? It isn't the jump scare horror. And
Hmm, hmm.
I've checked out your social media, and you have championed directors like Ari Aster, and I'd want to talk about what do you think new age horror is doing right now, and take into consideration Ari Aster or Robert Eggers, and in India there's
Jordan
you, and of
Peele.
course. Right, Jordan Peele is there. In India, there's you, and also there's Bhaskar Hazarika, who's doing some amazing work. So, I want to know what do you think constitutes of the new age horror?
See, I don't, I mean, honestly, I don't think that, I mean, it is getting a lot, Pari is also getting a lot of love because,
Yeah.
because you are talking about it right now. That means that a lot of people have actually watched it and, you guys, we are still talking about it. It's been two
Right,
years. So,
right.
yeah, I'm really happy, that way that a lot of people are still talking about it in spite of it being released like in 2018, and we are now
Yeah,
sitting in 2020 and talking about it. But yeah, I
right,
mean, see, I mean, we have what we do in India is that we don't make pure horror films. I mean, we never used to make pure horror films because
right.
what happens is that you take a horror film and
Mm.
you keep on, I mean, injecting all the other genres into that horror film, and it does not remain just a pure horror film. You have an action, you have comedy, you have, you name it. You have,
Yeah,
erotica, everything. It's clubbed in
right,
a horror film. So it's no longer a horror film, if you if you ask me. And you're jumping from one genre to the other.
right,
So yeah, so I think, and the kind Pari is atmospheric horror, which is like a
right,
subgenre of horror, and we wanted to
right.
make that film because we I could never find a film like that in Indian cinema, and I really wanted to watch a film like that because um oh, somebody's saying Lakshmi Bob is an example. Oh, what are you saying?
But I think that's
Oh,
about
yeah.
the
Yeah, I don't know. I
action of
haven't seen.
comedy.
Yeah, yeah. That's a horror comedy. That's a
Yeah,
different genre.
yeah.
That's, I mean, Sri is a fabulous film. It's a horror
Right,
comedy. It's like, I mean, we love watching Shaun of Dead. That's
right,
also a horror comedy. So,
right.
that's again a sub-genre of that. But here, um, yeah. So there's no, a particular horror film. So
Mm.
and I used to love Orphanage, films like Orphanage, then
Right,
Let the Right One In, these kind of
right.
films. And so when me and Abhishek, my writer, we both thought
Right.
that, why not make something which is which is which the kind of film which we want to make. And it gave me an opportunity to explore all the other elements of filmmaking. Being a first time director, I really wanted to explore that and, understand that what I am capable of as a filmmaker. At the same time, I want to show it to the world that what I am capable of as a
Right,
filmmaker. So
right.
yeah, so that's why we came up with this idea. And again, it's based in Calcutta, West Bengal. So it's my
Mm.
domain. So for the first film, I wanted to stay in my domain and,
Okay.
make something. It always becomes easier.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. Also, I love how you treat the women in your films or even the show. And of course, I think we can speak about it a bit now. Where in Pari, it is about domestic violence to whatever extent that we can talk about. And there's one
It is
scene in
about, I
Patal.
mean, it is about violence. I don't want to talk about only domestic violence. It is about a lot of other things. The whole ritual of that whole, that bringing Ifrit and, raping a woman. That had a lot of. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor
Right,
for Bangladesh war, and
right,
what happened with those women over there and the children who were born. They are called children of war.
right,
So it's a metaphor. It's a and yeah, I mean, it's I would call it violence as a
Right.
whole.
Right. And of course there are certain gender dynamics that play out in that film, and also in Patal Lok. There, my favorite scene of the show is actually the one where I think you know which one I'm talking about. After the rickshaw ride, when he goes back,
Hmm.
and when his wife slaps him, you
Yeah.
understand a lot, right? There's a
Yes.
it is not promoting violence
It's
against women.
I would like to say something here that that particular sequence is directed by Avinash Arun,
Okay,
and
right.
he's also a fantastic
Yeah,
director,
of
and
course. Yeah.
obviously, so yeah, so
Yeah, but of course you were a part of the entire creative process regarding
yes,
that
yes,
because
yes.
there's a flow. So there are some gender dynamics that play out. I saw your short film too, and in that also the woman is given a lot of agency. So
Hmm.
how important is it to maintain that being a man, and is it a task being a man to make sure that that you get the gender dynamics correct?
Um, Not exactly. I mean, in fact, Patal Lok had a very few, strong female characters, if you ask me, compared to any other stuff which is happening and any other show. Because, I mean, primarily it's based in a world where, which is a male-dominated world.
Right.
So, and we were telling the stories of certain land, and which is where men are everything over there.
Right.
So there was very little of all the women who were there. But yeah, I mean the idea is always to portray things again showing mirror to the society. That's
Hmm.
always the idea. So, and the way you have grown up and you have seen women. So, I mean, it comes naturally to me, if I can say, because I have seen, those women in my household or, outside the kind of my extended family and, people I know. So, I mean, that's one more reason why the kind of films or, shows I choose to direct because I connect deeply with those characters. So unless I do that, it is very difficult for me to, uh, uh, direct something. So again, coming back to this question,
Hmm.
yeah, so I mean, it just comes naturally, yeah. I mean, this is the kind of world we want to live in, where,
Right.
women also have a voice.
Right, correct. And it's amazing. I think it is very important. And of course, like it's sad that even gender dynamics are considered into the politics of any show or film. And I
Yeah,
also
but
want
you know what? I mean, isn't this natural? I mean, this is what it should be, no? I mean, I sometimes get these questions, and I feel that we are taking we are I mean we are raising these questions because this is not happening. But
yes, of
in
course.
an ideal world, this should be the dynamic. People. I
Yeah,
mean, women should also have a voice, and we are not
100%.
doing anything. We are just making it real.
100% it does. It shouldn't need to be a question itself. And I
Exactly.
agree with that. There shouldn't be terms like woman director, woman this, woman that. And
Exactly.
I 100% agree with that. That is the sad reality
Mm.
which
Yeah.
which we hope does change. I also want to get to the which is a thing which is spoken about a lot, which is the politics of Patal Lok, which I found to be on point because it targeted everybody. And I just think that's what it did, right? And that's what any good piece of content is supposed to do, according to me, where everybody is targeted in whatever
Mm.
way in this kind of a show. So was that intentional, or did that just happen?
Um, there was no agenda. There was no
Right.
agenda, political agenda to, take one side and, make a story based on that. But our idea was, again, like I said, to show a mirror to the society. And in
Hmm.
a society, when you are showing, you have to show both the sides.
Right.
and let the people to judge. The audience should judge, you know. Then
Hmm.
based on that, then they should understand the reality.
But is it tough
Hello,
to like?
Anshay sir.
Did you have to
So
keep
my
it in
very
mind?
dear friend Anshay, he's also here.
Uh,
Anshay
uh,
sir.
yes, he's asking you to say hi.
Yeah. So
But
he's the director of Filori, Anshay.
oh, oh, right,
Yes.
right.
He's a
Uh,
fantastic director.
oh, and that's amazing. You and I'm saying also in gender dynamics that also comes into play where a female like it is a brother sister duo who is producing these films, but of all these films, the central character at the center of all the promotions is also a
Hmm.
female, which is amazing. I think which is important,
Hmm.
and like kudos to all of you for doing that, for getting that conversation into the center.
Hmm.
And also, I want to talk about in terms of Patal Lok. Did you all have to as a note down that if we have targeted this, we have to do this? Did you all have to?
Never.
Okay, okay,
Never. We again, that's like I said, we never wanted to, target a particular and take a particular side and make a show on that. We wanted to talk about India.
hmm.
And India is what? India is based off all, I mean, it's an unity in diversity.
Right, of
So
course,
we have to talk about everyone. When we are talking about someone, we have to give space to everyone. We have to tell everybody stories. So in that that time, whatever we had, we tried bringing as many stories as possible and not being biased to anyone.
right, right. Yeah, so that is why there has been some criticism which I thought was completely unnecessary. And I want to also talk about Bloody Mustache, which is a short film which I actually caught yesterday
I, I
on
completely
Hotstar.
forgot about that.
And, yeah, I got it yesterday because I got to know that it is there on Hotstar. So I wanted to watch it and I want to talk about the final shot. You just basically about the final scene is sorry for anybody who hasn't
Hmm.
watched it, but it's basically the main character played by Jameel Khan. The, just you get to know that he has imagined the entire thing, whatever has just happened. So does it mean that he knew this is just a personal thing and you don't have to explain it because I get like a lot of people do not
No,
want to explain.
I can. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
so again, with the age and with maturity, things change. So, I mean, now I understand why I made that film at that time, and because I was young and I was hungry, I was looking for work, I was trying to direct something, and so Mr. Navjot Gulati, who's also here, me and
Yeah.
Navjot, we wrote a script, and we are going from one door to the other looking for producer, and we were not finding, and it is also because I didn't have any experience. So you know I was angst. So I was angry, and I all those things came into that film, and
Right.
that film was made, and I had no money for that film. So we had to finish the film in probably, I think, 55,000 rupees, and I got this apartment from a friend, and everybody came in because they wanted to help me out. And yeah, and we shot for like 18 hours straight, and we made the film. My
Yeah.
brother was the producer, my
Yeah.
cousin brother Abhishek Ghosh. So he was there with me throughout, and so all those frustrations of not
Right.
getting your film made and failing to find a producer, that somehow got into
Found
that
it.
film. Yeah, and so it's that Sundar's that frustration is. I mean, I kind of channelized my frustration through Sundar, and
Right.
and yeah, and the last shot is probably uh, it's it says that it's all in my head, and I mean, probably things are not so bad.
Right.
It's
Okay.
my way of telling myself.
Right. And it was great. I watched it and I found it to be pretty fresh. And in that kind of a budget, I think it looks pretty good too.
Yeah,
And
Shomik Mukherjee,
hmm,
who's the DOP of that film. So he
hmm,
has recently shot Thappad. So
right.
he's also a very very good DOP. So we are friends from Calcutta. So when I told him that, bhai, will you do this for me? He's like, yeah, 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 let's do it. And so we all came together like that for that film. And
Right.
that film actually got me. So Karnesh saw that film, and
Hmm,
then he did the script of Pari, and that's after which Pari was made. So it is very important to have your work. If you are a director, it is very important to have your work to show it to everyone,
right. Correct.
so that
And
people can have faith in you. That, oh, he can direct.
we can, correct. Makes
Yeah.
sense. In your case, you have dabbled into three different kinds of filmmaking, right? A short film is a separate ball game. A
Mm.
feature film is a separate one, and then, of course, a show is a completely different ball game altogether. So, what do you think was the difference in terms of the structuring in all three?
So in terms of structuring, there's a huge difference. I mean, the main difference is the time, the way you continue, because the duration of, it's a short film, it's like 12 to 15 minutes long. Then
Right.
there's the feature film, and then there's a show, which is like a huge, long format. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the timing, shooting, so I thought that shooting uh, a short film is very difficult. In one day, 18 hours, it's the
Right.
most difficult thing I've done till
Right.
I did a feature film, and I realized that, oh my God, this is something else only. Short
Uh,
film is nothing compared to a feature film, because it's a humongous task to, when you see on the first day, when you reach the set, and you have like 100 people looking at you for answers. It's like you are actually trying to put up a brave face that, yeah, I know everything, but you actually want to hide behind the monitor and don't want to talk to anyone. you know
mm,
so yeah, I mean, it's a tremendous fight which goes on with your mind, your body, and it has to be constantly in sync. And shooting a series is like shooting three films together,
right.
and you have to remember everything. What happened on the first episode? What's happening on the sixth? It's a repercussion of something happened in the first episode. So again, it's again a different. And thank God, Sudeep Sharma was there with me on this. Otherwise, it would have been really difficult for both me and Avinash to do this together.
Right. And I also want to ask you about the hierarchy in, say, making a show. Because
Hmm.
in terms of a film, like you said, everybody will look only towards you for
Yeah,
answers. In
yeah,
terms of a show, there is somebody who has created it all from scratch. There is the entire
yeah, yeah.
showrunner culture. And plus, in your
Yes,
case, directors, right? It
yes,
wasn't just you.
yes,
And
yes.
so, how does the hierarchy work over there? Do you also ask questions to somebody else when you are stuck in the middle of something?
Of course, because it is not humanly possible for one person to remember 9 episodes,
Right.
and we are shooting different tracks. So Avinash was shooting certain sections, I was shooting certain sections, and the only person who was on top of it was Mr. Sudeep Sharma, who was having a helicopter view on everything. And
Right.
I don't know what Avinash was shooting. In the same way, Avinash also didn't know what I was shooting. I mean, how I am shooting, and things keep on changing. Even on shoot, you improvise something, and you really like that, and you feel like, nahi, isko rakhte, iske wajah se, we might as well change something on the some later episode.
Correct.
So, you have, and it's a constant collaboration. between you, between the two directors, the showrunner, the DOP, and the actors. And
Right.
later, on a later stage, the editor comes in.
Right.
So, it's a constant, the production designer, it's the sound designer. So it's a constant collaboration, and shows are every filmmaking is a product of collaboration. Not
Right.
never one person can never pull this off. It is not
Of course.
humanly possible.
Hmm. Correct. Yeah, and it's amazing how it all comes together in the end so beautifully. In the
Yeah,
case of this show,
yeah.
at least, it
I think
it
that's
made
that's the
it made
magic. That's the magic of
long format
and that's
storytelling.
that's that's the satisfaction we get when we see uh, when everybody's work come together, and come something something else only gets formed out of it.
Right.
That's the magic I feel that we all wait for
Right. And
to
it's
happen.
amazing. It made my lockdown better, and thank you for that. There's one question which I also want to end with, that what's coming next? Is there a season 2 of Patal Lok, or is something else on your plate right now? What's up with that?
Well, for season two, you have to ask Amazon.
Sure.
I really can't say anything about it.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm working on a few scripts. I'm a few ideas. I I really need to, connect with something deeply, like I connected with Hathiram. I think uh, uh, I somehow could see some characteristics of my father in Hathiram that really connected me with you know the series. The same way, I'm constantly looking for that connection. I don't know. Let me find something, and then I'll make again something.
Perfect. I'll be looking forward to whatever you'll be doing next. I'm a huge fan, self-confessedly.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for
Thank
the
you. Thank you.
movies, and thank you so much for the cinema. Hopefully, everything will just be going the same way, and just the crowds will increase. Thank you so much for this. And this conversation shall be available on the page of Ministry of Films on the IGTV. Thank you for being here, Prosit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for saying such good things about Pari.
Yeah, I'm sure it will receive further love, because I think Patalok has reached out more.
Hmm.
Pari is still reaching out, thanks to again OTT,
Yeah,
where it
yeah,
is
yeah.
available. So it does keep reaching, and it's amazing. It's a gift that keeps giving. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.